Hi guys, it's your guy here, the unknown trader, okay? And today I want to show you the simplicity of this strategy, because I've realized that most people are trying to understand it and it's still hard. First of all, okay, it's nothing hard. It's 1, 2, 3. And yes, for me it's easier said than done, because I know that most of you won't understand it. Hence I'm saying it's easier said than done. For me, it took me time and I've mastered it. That's why it's much easier, okay? But for you, you still have to master it. However, if you really put in the work, you're gonna be consistent, okay? Because this is not that hard to understand, okay? I'm gonna try to break down every setup in my following videos. I'm gonna try to make my videos a little bit short, and I'll try to make them clear. But look at this. I posted this. I posted this. I don't want this one. I posted this one 12 hours ago. I actually posted it today before 8 o'clock, before the London session started, okay? And if you look carefully, I told you Monday, Tuesday makes the consolidation of the week. This is another strategy, guys, but you just combine them, okay? Because I told you, if we have a market that's going up for 3 days, on day 3, that's when most indicators will be showing the direction of the underlying trend. Hence, these guys, market movers, will be ready to punish those using indicators. Because these guys are in a business, and their business is to hunt for stops. They show, they trap, they reverse. They show, they trap, they reverse. And again, markets do 3 things. I actually wrote everything here. It's AUDJPY. Monday and Tuesday makes the weekly consolidation. Markets do 3 things: break out, pull back, and reverse. You see, they break out of any consolidation. In this case, I was using Monday and Tuesday. I'll pin my previous video where I showed you the template of the week. And if you watched that video and understood it very well, you would have known that Monday, Tuesday makes the initial consolidation. And when I say market breakout, they break out of the consolidation. They pull back, they trend. They break out, they pull back, and they reverse. Or they break out, they pull back, and consolidate, okay? I wrote everything here, okay? I'm just trying to make you understand, okay? So, I said watch this one closely, okay? It is on day 2. It broke out and pulled back into the consolidation in 3 pushes, and the third push also has 3 bars, which makes it a 33 trade. What is a 33 trade? A 33 trade is, as you can see, 1, 2, and then the third push, it's 3, okay? This third push has 1, 2, 3, okay? That's why it becomes 33. It's where the third leg has 3 pushes. This case, it's 3 bars, okay? So sometimes it will be another 3 pushes. I'm gonna try to show you, okay? So they broke out, they pull back in 3 pushes. Why 3? I always say 3 is a psychological number. Go to my previous videos, you will see, okay? It's just that most people are not actually watching everything because they want short videos. However, there's a lot to explain. So if you're really serious about this business, you will somehow create time, okay? Remember, it's even harder for me to record long videos than it is for you to just watch long videos, okay? So I am trying to explain everything so that you understand. 1, 2, actually, they broke out. This is their weekly consolidation, the weekly template. They broke out, they pulled back in 3 pushes. And again, I told you that when markets go up for 3 days, on day 3, we're expecting a fake breakout and a reversal, trap and reverse, show, trap and reverse. So if you check yesterday, this opened where it opened up and closed low. This is the first red candle if you are using a daily time frame, okay? So what happens? This is day 1 and this one is day 2. So this one was a very perfect setup. Why? Because I said if it gives me day 1, I'm expecting it to go back. And when they break like this, okay, and when they break like this, there are many stops, okay, like the momented. There are many stops, okay? The moment it breaks here, that people are entering and putting their stops here. Why? Because here that people are entering and putting their stops here. Why? Because if you are using a 15-minute chart, the moment you see the candle breaking the previous one, when you enter, where do you put candle pops? Previous one, when you enter, where do you put your stops? You put your stops above the previous. You put your stops above the previous candle. The same applies to those using a one day time frame. Okay, so the time frame. Okay, so this is what I said yesterday. Okay, what I said yesterday. Okay, on Tuesday, what happened on Tuesday? Okay, open low and what happened on Tuesday? They opened low and closed high after 3 days of going open down. After 3 days of going down. Now this is day 1. I wrote day 1. Now this is day 2. I wrote day 1. This is day 2. I wrote day 2. What do we expect to see on day 3? I wrote day 2. What do we expect to see on day 3? A fake breakout. This was day 3. This was day 3. We were expecting a fake breakout. I say this in a fake breakout. I say this in all my videos, and it's not gonna change now. You see, I'm gonna go through this one, and I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna go through this one, and I'm gonna go through this one. Okay, let's start with gold. Okay, let's start with gold. We were expecting today, this is yesterday, that's why I posted this 2 days ago. This is yesterday, that's why I posted this 20 hours ago. We're expect on day 3, we are expecting what? A fake breakout. Okay? So let's come. I'm gonna put my charts over here. And the first thing we're gonna go to is gold. This was gold. Okay, this was that fake breakout we talked about. The open low closed high. This becomes our day 1. Open low. Okay, this becomes day 1. Okay, day 1. I'm just gonna put D1 and put a green color because now we are going up. And then this is day 2. Why they broke the previous days? Day 2. Why they broke the previous days high? Because now we are going up. Okay, Okay, this is day 2. Now this is day 3. Now on day 3 we are expecting a fake breakout. Okay, he's saying this because this has already traded. Guys, I posted these things in the community. If you come to the community, this is I post to the community. Okay? This is where I post these things. Okay, I'm not guessing markets. That's the first thing you should know. So I post the setups when they happen most of the time. Not gonna do this every day because I want you to learn. But I did post these things. Okay, I post these things. I did post these things. Okay, gold was posted 20 hours ago yesterday. Day 3 was only today. Okay, and I wrote only today too. Okay, and I wrote day 1, day 2, and in all my videos I say on day 3. Most of the time it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna happen every time. 80% effect, it's not gonna happen every time, but 80% of the time it's gonna happen this way because indicators on day 3 are starting to actually detect the underlying trend, and that's when they begin to tell people to sell, and that's the moment when markets will be ready to punish. Okay, so let's go back again. Same thing. back again. The day 2, same thing. This was the day 2 that I showed. Okay, now day that happened today. Okay, now day 3 happened today. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday makes the initial break. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday makes the initial breakout. Actually, the initial consolidation. The initial consolidation. Okay, this is the weekly template. This is the bigger picture. The week, yes, this bigger picture now. Yes, I know. Maybe you want to follow the easy part. Maybe you want to follow the easy part, day 1, day 2, day 3, but there is a bigger picture. 1, day 2, day 3, but there is a bigger picture. There is a bigger picture. This is the weekly, there is consolidation. This is the weekly consolidation. Okay, weekly consolidation. Even if, okay, previous weekly consolidation. Even if you go to the previous week, okay, Monday made the low. Tuesday made the high. I don't need this one. Okay, just trying to show you that these things are the same week in, week out. You just have to see them. Okay, and to see them you'll have to practice. You don't know how long it took me to understand this thing. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, consolidation. It doesn't matter their size. They break out, they pull back, they reverse, they break out, they pull back, they trend, they break out, they pull back, and then they consolidate. In this case, what happened? They broke out, they pull back. Level 1, let's see. Level 1, level 2, level 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pin my previous video where I explain this in detail. Okay, if you go to my previous video and you really give yourself time, you're gonna see this. It's nothing hidden. Okay, it's nothing hidden. You see, this was the 3. Okay, this week made a consolidation. Let's see, where is the 3? They broke out, they pull back. I'm not gonna take this one. I'm starting with this one. You see, they pull back inside. Now we are counting 3. 1. I'm gonna put 1 in between here, okay? Because this is the first push up. You see it. It pulled back. And then they gave us the second push. Okay? Guys, the more you practice, the better you'll see this thing, okay? This is the third push, the bigger picture now. 1, 2, 3. What did they do? The third push has 1, 2, 3. Oh, let me show you. If you don't see this, okay, what does this become? It becomes a 33 trade. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me put the 2 that I skipped. Okay, this becomes the 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This becomes what? It becomes, let me put it in black, 33. Okay, it becomes a 33 trade. Guys, it cannot get more better than this. I'm on a 1 hourly time frame. They broke out and went up 3 levels. The third level has 3 pushes. What day is this? It's day, let's go back to the days. What day is this? This is the third day. What are we looking for on the third day? Fake breakout. What is a fake breakout? Guys, let's count the number of pips. 39. Usually a fake breakout will be less than 50 pips. A fake breakout is a breakout that it breaks out and it pulls back and goes back. This is a fake breakout. This is a fake breakout on day 3. Okay, this is everything we always talk about. Fake breakout on day 3. And then what did they do? At least I was expecting them to come to this level, but it's only a Thursday today. Normally they do this on Fridays, but what did they do? They just changed the day, but nothing changes. Today you were looking for a pullback, okay? So at least you could have got this one, because day 3 reversal. Why? It was, they show, they trap, and they reverse. Okay, there's nothing different. I showed you day 1, I showed you day 2. Today was day 3. I didn't post day 3, but it was day 3. After day 3, on day 3, we are mostly looking for a fake breakout. Here it gave a fake breakout, but day 1 happened the following day. Things like this do happen. They need variation, just a little bit of tricks, because if they do the same thing exactly as it is every day, then you're gonna get to cram them, okay? But it's the same thing over and over again. They just use different variations, okay? Now let's go to AUDJPY. You see, I don't want to talk much about this, but let's go back to what I posted at 8 a.m. Okay, AUDJPY, Monday and Tuesday make their weekly consolidation. Markets do 3 things: breakout, pullback, reverse breakout, pullback trend, or breakout, pullback, and consolidate. So watch this one closely. It is on day 2. I said it. It broke out and pulled back into the consolidation in 3 pushes. Go back to our criteria. You will know that we are looking for 3 pushes after breakout back into the consolidation or back into the pattern. And the third push also has 3 bars, which is a 33 trade. I just explained this in the previous chart. On the previous chart, look at this, look at its behavior to see if it will give a good trade today. Edited up here. Why is it edited? Because I told you at first, I wrote look at its behavior to see if it's going to give a good entry, and then I realized that people will be looking for an entry immediately after I posted. So I had to say today, because we have 3 sessions, if they don't move in the first one, they might move in the second one. If they don't move in the second one, they still have the 3rd session, okay? So this is the very same thing I posted. Monday, Tuesday makes the initial. Let me just take these lines out. Okay, we have a market that was going up, opening low, closing high, opening low. It actually did this for 3 days. This was a consolidation. This was a consolidation. As you can see, they broke out here, they pulled back. This became day 1, this became day 2. This was an inside day. We look for the following one to continue. I said that in my previous video as well. This was day 3. I have a video on this trap. I showed you when it was trapping right here. Go to my previous videos. Nothing changes. Monday, Tuesday made the consolidation. Markets do 3 things. They break out, they pull back, they trend, they break out, pull back, reverse, they break out, pull back, and consolidate. Okay, let's look at what happened today. They broke out. Okay. They broke out. 1, they pull back. 2, they pull back. 3, the third has 1, 2, 3, and for a bonus they give you, let's go, they give you 1, 2, 3 again, 3 everywhere. I posted this the way it is, okay? By the time I posted it, it was only on this candle. This wasn't there, okay? And I told you it's day 2. This one is day 1. Why? It opened high, and closed low. This becomes our day 1 after 3 days actually of going high. Told you what happens on day 3. This is day 1. What are we looking for? On day 1, yes, day 2, we are looking, if it pulls back like this, it becomes a very good setup. What are we looking for? We are looking for a trade back to this low. Okay, because if it's gonna be day 2 of going down, then it must at least break this low. But what do I mostly encourage you to do? I tell you to lock the profit once it gets to your, if you're off the screen, good, but if you are seeing it, just lock it the moment it hits your take profit, and you just bring your stops down. Once you bring your stops down, you have locked it. Even if it reverses, the moment it goes back, it will hit your stops, and then you can just leave it to go down. In case it goes down, you will still be on the advantage. Okay, so let's go to a 15-minute chart. Guys, this never changes. Things never changes. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out. Okay, day 1 opened high, closed low. Day 1, we are today pull back. I said it's on day 2. Okay, and I said look at it carefully. Okay, and today might I take 50 pips, but look, look, this is more than 60 pips. Okay, why am I saying, or why am I taking it from here? Obviously because we have a pattern within patterns. Kabeka's book, this is the big consolidation, but we have a pattern inside this pattern. We have a small pattern inside this big pattern. This is also a pattern, as you can see, 3 pushes, triple top. This is the pattern. Go to my entry criteria, pattern. Then we need 3 pushes back to the high. It did push back, okay? It did push back, okay? And then after pushing back, what happened? It fell. Yes, it fell late, but it fell, okay? And I told you, if you took it here, this was your 60 pip locked. If you locked it immediately here, you were just gonna enjoy all the luxury of this down movement. Okay, so all of this was 90 pips. Had you locked it here, if you were not on the screen, good, you have your 60 pip locked. Actually, gold fell 350 pips. So guys, it's understanding the days, day 1, day 2, day 3, understanding the bigger picture. I'm gonna put in the description my previous video where I showed you Monday and Tuesday making the weekly consolidation. Nothing changes. Every day we talk about the same thing. Day 1, day 2, day 3. We talk about 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all we ever talk about. Just understand the 1, 2, 3. It's a very important number, and you will never ever separate it from the markets, because that's how it has been, that's how it will be. Remember that people will tell you that markets are constantly changing. No, they are not. They just have a few variations at which they will throw at you. Okay, sometimes they'll give you a double top. They gave it triple. They went up and then boom, they fell. This is a 15-minute candle. Oh, it's news. There was no news, but if you feel like there were news, you can come to a 1-minute time frame. That's where you will get your entry. If you are saying there were news, guys, I repeat one and the same thing. I have actually, this is your engulf. You could have entered here on a 1-minute time frame, or else I told you wait for the candle of the news. They pull back 1, 2, 3. This candle wasn't a pin. It started as an engulf going up, which was a white candle or a green candle. You could have actually sold it here all the way down, because you know news will come, it will pull back in a form of 3 pushes. Now it's pulling back into the low of the consolidation, and immediately it falls. So even if you got in here after the engulf, guys, there was still about, where's your 50 pips? Because I say here's your 50 pips in 30 minutes. Okay, so guys, I don't know how to explain this, but this happens every day. Okay, this setup is going nowhere. Okay, just master it. I will try to simplify it as much as I can, and most of the days I'll be posting on the community. Okay, I'll post images and I'll either tell what's happening so far so that you can grasp it quick. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Okay, I wish you all the best. Okay, and yeah, thank you.